That's all. If any question you want to ask, you are most welcome. Thank you.
Let's thank Santaran Chobe for giving us an excellent view of what is happening in the 3D GIS project. It is a unique project in the world, not only in India. Now I invite the last speaker of this session, Mr. Sandeep Ahlawat, who is again from Delhi, head of the State E-Mission project of Delhi.
Respectable member of panel, distinguished guests. So I'm the last from panelists, and I will take least time. I'm assuring it. So till time we have learned a lot of on infrastructure. Now we should come on service delivery. So like all other states, around 12 states has enforced service guarantee acts in their respective states, and Delhi is also among that. I am from Delhi at SCMT, and I am going to share some struggle story. So mandate was that when a pizza boy can deliver pizza in a stipulated time, and if he is not able to deliver in a stipulated period, in half an hour time, he is supposed to deliver freely. Why not government? This was the mandate given to the Delhi government, and what to do? This was the question. Question was, we should deliver our services in a time-bound manner. Why deliver? Government is mandated to deliver, and it's a right of citizen. That was the question of guarantee. Means you have to mandatorily give all statutory services to citizen. You can't deny. But only question is a question of time. If we can deliver with certainty within a stipulated period, it's okay. Otherwise, it's not means we are not fulfilling our duties. In that manner, how to monitor time? Means all departments are giving its services in a different manner. Some departments are partially computerized, some are in the process of computerization, some are only having some registration process, and then they are doing manual processing and delivering in a manual manner. Either delivery is manual, or application receiving is manual, or repository is even manual somewhere. So in these scenarios, what to do? This was the big question. So, and how it will sustain. Then a thought process came on, at least to give it a proper sustainability, there must be an act. It's okay, there should be an act. People start thinking what should be included within the act, what should not be included, who should be penalized, whether government should pay compensation, or the individual who has attributed to the delay should be compensated. These were the different questions. Then finally, an act came, and the genesis, I had told you this was the requirement, and the key features in the act was that if a delivery is delayed beyond stipulated period, then a penalty of ₹10, subject to maximum of 200 rupees, will be paid to consumer or citizen, and this penalty will be recovered from the officer, officials, or a group of officers who has attributed to the delay in proportionate manner. It's a fantastic thing, but how to do it? Means we are having no system, or we want to apply or enforce this act on all services. So a thought process came, we must have a consolidated data, we must have a single system that can simply map the total processing process and delivery process. So different processes are there. So no system is feasible who can answer for all services. So systems are in existence. So we evaluated some systems. There was a system of NIC, which is some monitoring system where deliveries can be monitored. We thought over to customize that system, and finally we found interoperability need to be introduced, and there should be a system who can even function if other systems are only pushing data in a periodic manner. Means in-date and out-date needs to be captured, and that in-date and out-date, in-date for the application receipt and out-date is the service delivery date. These two dates need to be captured, and the difference is greater than a stipulated period, then according action is there. So these data is to be pushed on a central repository, and then it can be monitored. So once we got this answer, there were different challenges arised. Another challenge is resistance. Somewhere bureaucratic resistance was also there, and another resistance was multiplicity of authority. In Delhi, all services are not being catered by state government. Some are in the purview of federal government, and some are being delivered by municipalities, and some services are also, some public services, even government public services, are being delivered through some private companies like power services, billing services. So multiplicity of authorities. So can a single government, state government act can cover other bodies also? Means our act cannot be applicable on our urban development body, which is DDA, comes under federal government, central government. So then a lot of change management, even a lot of media support was also there. Means if DDA is not allowing its services to be covered under our ESLA project, then DDA is not fulfilling its mandate. Other bodies are delivering and are happily offering their services to be covered, then DDA should also cover. That kind of media pressures were there, and then finally these bodies came into the umbrella of ESLA. And slowly, since it's a push-down approach and then top-down, and then bureaucratic resistance was also overcome. And it was enforced on 15th of September 2011, and prior to that, it was run on pilot basis around 6 months. So impact was that in the trial run period, it was observed around 58% services or 58% applications total received were delayed beyond their respective stipulated periods. It was enforced on 15th of September, and now, post-implementation, now only 3% applications are exceeding their stipulated period. So the impact is we have reduced from 58% to 3%. So if we map it in terms of inefficiency, so means we were 58% inefficient in earlier times, and now we are 3%. So what has happened inside department, that was a big question. How department has, just after monitoring, a department start delivering its services in a much better manner. Earlier there was no target time. Now people are having target times, and people like to follow targets. If people are given targets, then people are willing to follow them. So then finally, now we are having 2-3 learnings. One is a feeling of monitoring is a big deterrent of inefficiencies. This study or this it proves it. And another one is a simple software. Means it's a so small software, it is only capturing in-date, out-date, application ID, and application name, service code already defined in the system, departmental code already defined in the system. So it is capturing only 4 or 5 details, and it is further calculating and giving a simple report. You may say MIS or a slight smart dashboard also. So it's a so small system, and it can bring big changes, big impacts. So I have also gone through some some article of Secretary IT Rajasthan. He was of the view big systems usually fail in government, and small systems sometimes create impact. So this is rightly applicable here. And we have also learned some change management strategies, means how to convince people, and sometimes what kind of strategy is to be opted. Simple state strategies don't work in government. Sometimes you should be slightly deviating from the routine things, then you can bring some changes. So with these words, I'm closing.